Hi, I'm Jessica Patterson of Spinning Shadows Fiber Arts, and welcome. It is a beautiful Wednesday, and it's been a busy weekend and first part of the week, so we didn't manage to get a video done on a pattern, but we do have some exciting news to share. Little Texas Yarns is now offering some of my handmade and hand-painted spindles for sale. So go check it out at shop.littletexasyarns.com. Under spindles, you'll see 3 hand-turned spindles that I've made and 2 hand-painted spindles. If you're in the market for spindles, I'd love to hear if you manage to snag one. So yay, we're so excited to be offering spindles as well as patterns, digital download. So yay, I'm hoping to make more in the future and we'll video some of that. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about what I've been working on over the weekend. And part of that is in preparation for a brand new pattern for you guys. And this is the Batt, the result of the Batt. It's turned into this beautiful candy colored yarn. This is even more vivid than I thought it would be. So this is straight off the Turkish spindle, plied, and it almost overwhelmed the Turkish spindle. It's such a big ball, you can see. And so I haven't done anything with this. It's going to be turned into a skein, washed, dried, and used for the pattern, which I've just wrote and need to test. So anyway, isn't that so pretty? Is it not just pretty? I love these pops of vivid color. And then you got the orange and blue, and it just looks like a piece of candy. So super happy for that. And what else I've been working on is this. And yeah, this is the start of that braid I showed you. I'll leave a link in the description to the unboxing of that braid. And I'm going to start plying it. So I thought I would show you that. So just a moment, I'll get things prepared. We'll come back and I'll show you the start of plying. This is going to be a wonderful yarn. Alrighty, so now we have our tools. I'll be using today a bag. This is one of my first bags that I made for holding fiber and plying. And so I'm going to slip it on the wrist, pop this ball in here, as you saw in the intro, minus the other one. And I'm going to use one of my favorite plying spindles. This is the Resin World spindle from Little Texas Yarns. I bought this from her early on, and it is deceptively light, and it's perfect for applying most every yarn and thread that I make. So, and it holds a lot too. I have put like 400 yards of plied thread on this, which I don't recommend. It gets quite heavy at that rate, but it works like a champ. So I'm really happy with this spindle. If you can get your hands on one, I do recommend it. Anyway, so I'm gonna hook it through the loop here and start off. And we'll see how this looks plied. I can't wait. This has been really fun to work on. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be nice. And also it will look even different washed, because I am expecting this, since I spun it very fluffy, that it is going to poof ridiculously once I wash it. You know, this is one of the reasons, as a teacher, or hopeful teacher, I recommend after you spin and ply your yarn, wash it. Wash it and set it so you see what the final yarn looks like, because it could look very different. Sometimes when you think your yarn is over plied, if you give it a wash, it'll turn out actually just right. Or if you think it's just right plied and you wash it, you find out that, yeah, maybe not. The yarn will reveal itself, so to speak, once it's been washed and set. So if it's a yarn like merino, or a fiber like merino or something, it will poof once it's washed, and you might not necessarily see that after you've plied it. So definitely recommend washing before you use it in any projects, because the project may look very different after you've knit it and you wash it for the first time. That lace that you put in it may not be as visible as you thought. it would be, and yeah, I've had that happen. It looks so different. And we're actually near an airport right now, so excuse the jet noise going over. Oh, wow. That one's going fast. And that actually quite out of it. There we go. So, let's see how far I can stretch my arms. But if you come a little closer here, cameraman, you can see that this first portion that I'm applying is that beautiful fiery red and black that we saw in the original braid. You can see here, you see streaks of orange, this sort of gray black here, and then this beautiful crimson red throughout the entire thing. So that's the first portion here that I'm applying, and it's gonna be pretty. This is gonna knit up beautifully, I think. And I spun it. I hope to show the spinning at least of one of these. I'm spinning on my Turkish, which is the spindle I'm using for this project. And so I'm spinning it slow and fluffy. So I've taken the time to fluff out the fiber so that it's very easy to draft big globs of it at a time, so that this ends up sort of a worsted weight for this pattern, which is a heavier weight than I usually spin. And once it's fluffed out and drafted just slightly, pre-drafted, it has spun up beautifully. It's been a really fun, pleasant spin, which is why I haven't gotten to filming spinning it, because I've had way too much fun just giddy up and spin. So, and as you can see, the plying is happening really fast. If you're plying lace weight like I usually do, it spins for quite a bit longer to get that ply right. But since this is approximately worsted weight, the ply is happening a lot faster. So I don't need to leave it suspended for so long before getting it on the spindle, because I don't want it overfly. So anyway, that's what I have for you for today. This yarn that I'm spinning here and this yarn that I already have done, I am going to turn into skeins and wash them and dry them. And these are going to go into the test knit of the new pattern, which is, depending on how it turns out, it's either going to be a shawl or a scarf. And I'm working on doing something that's going to have a shape to it, a little bit different shape. It's not going to be your usual rectangular scarf. So I can't wait to share it with you guys, but it's still in the works. I am at the stage of test knitting it. I have the words down, but now it needs to be put into action to see if that actually works. So stay tuned. I'm excited to see. It's always a mystery when I write these patterns, how they're going to look in practice. So stay tuned. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you aren't already, and leave a comment. Let me know, what do you think? And what do you think of the intro? We've been having a lot of fun coming up with new intros for the videos for all of you to enjoy, and for us to just ham. So both the cameraman and I do love hamming, so to be able to share it with you is a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Yay! So, yeah, have a great day, and happy spinning!